Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Surajo of Movie Musings, and today I'll be reviewing Wall Street 2 Money Never Sleeps, directed by Oliver Stone, starring Michael Douglas, Shia LaBeouf, Josh Brolin, and Carey Mulligan. And the music for the movie is by Craig Armstrong, and it was written by Stephen Schiff. So the official synopsis is Michael Douglas is back in his Oscar-winning role as one of the screen's most notorious villains, Gordon Gekko. Emerging from a lengthy prison stint, Gekko finds himself on the outside of a world he once dominated. Looking to repair his damaged relationship with his daughter, Winnie, played by Carey Mulligan, Gekko forms an alliance with her fiancé, Jacob, played by Shia LaBeouf. But can Jacob and Winnie really trust the ex-financial titan whose relentless effort to redefine himself in a different era have unexpected consequences? So my official review of the movie is it was an okay movie. I mean, Oliver Stone is like one of the highly talked about directors of Hollywood. The movie was an okay movie. Plot wise, it was an okay plot. The thing is that I went into the movie expecting more. I wanted it to be like a high octane, like a really dramatic film, and I don't think that there was enough drama in the film. Meaning the most climactic part is when the character played by Josh Brolin and Shia LaBeouf get into a little bit of an argument. Where you see their tempers starting to flare. But I don't think that there was enough drama in this film, and I think that that's a real letdown. That there could have been so much more to this film. I think the main reason why I didn't really, I really didn't really appreciate it as much is because it just had a parallelism to the events that occurred in the real world that were relative to the subprime mortgage bubble burst and Bear Stearns going under. Because there's a company that Shia LaBeouf works for, and to me it seems like it was a version of Bear Stearns, and the same thing that happened to Bear Stearns, in which rumors were speculated that manipulated the stock value, causing the stock value to drastically drop. The same thing happened to this company that Shia LaBeouf works for. But Shia LaBeouf, through the movie, he's really focused on getting revenge. Because I'm not going to spoil it for anything. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but something happens to someone dear to him. And the person responsible is another financial titan. And Shia LaBeouf is so geared on getting revenge, for the person he loved. His relationship with his girlfriend it was a pretty good relationship. I mean, I don't know if it's I always think that when couples in real life play couples on screen, it's pretty easy for them, considering they're used to being a couple anyway, so they just have to act natural, act like they always act, but just say a couple of lines. So his relationship with Carey Mulligan on screen was a good relationship. You can see the chemistry there. Gordon Gekko, of course, obviously playing his villainous self, returns as somewhat of a villain. Overall, I would rate this movie. I would have to say like a B plus. I would say B plus. Just because I expected so much more. There's so much more that could have been done with this movie. So much more drama could have been involved with this movie. I don't think the drama was enough to carry the film itself. It was too parallel to the events that happened in real life, so there was nothing really suspenseful about it. Nothing really, caught me for a loop. Nothing really surprised me about it. I think there could have been just so much more drama, so much more interaction. So much more interactions between the good and the evil, and definitely it needed the drama, because this is not an action film. So what's going to carry it is the drama, and the climax. And I don't think that the climax of this film was strong enough to carry you emotionally as you watched it to that peak. So I give the film a B plus. So if you'd like, you should go check it out. I mean, it's a good film. Like, if you don't know anything about what went down during that whole subprime mortgage shenanigan and the companies that went under, and the Fed bailing them out. If you don't know anything about that, you should watch this film. It will give you a basic general understanding of what went down and how the things went down, and why the Fed had to bail these companies out. So overall, I would say it's an educational film. Like, you could learn something from it if you didn't already know what was going, if you didn't already know what went down, and how that situation was exacerbated. Anyway, so thank you for listening to us here at Movie Musings. Again, I know we always say this every video post we post, but if you have any movies that you want us to review on your behalf, we'll watch the movie for you. Do a review for you, and post the link to wherever you like, and you'll decide from there whether you want to watch the movie or not. So yeah, you can always message us or send us an email at christinasurajo@gmail.com. Thank you again, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.